Birth of Kauravas. In the previous video we saw how Pandavas were born. In this video we will see how Kauravas were born and their mutual differences with Pandavas started. If you haven't seen the previous video, you can watch it by clicking on the I button or in the description. To keep getting such religious information, do subscribe to our channel. When Gandhari came to know that Pandavas had already been born before her sons, she became distraught with jealousy. Gandhari thought that even though Dhritarashtra was not made king because of his blindness, his sons would be made kings if they grew up. But here Kunti got such wonderful sons from the gods that Gandhari's senses were blown away. No month's delay and above all so many wonderful qualities. Bhima with the strength of 10,000 elephants, Yudhishthira established in Dharma, Arjuna, the son of Indra. When Kunti reached the palace with these sons, Gandhari started attacking her womb out of jealousy and cut the child growing in her womb into 100 pieces. When Dhritarashtra came to know about this, he told Vyasdev. When Vyasdev came to know about this, he took the body that came out of Gandhari's stomach and cooked it in 100 leaves and chanted the mantra which resulted in 100 sons. On the request of Gandhari, Vyasdev chanted the mantra again with the remaining part of the body and a daughter was born who was named Dushala. Among the 100 sons, the eldest son was named Suyodhana, one who would fight for good deeds, but later on seeing his characteristics he was named Duryodhana, one who would fight for evil deeds. Duryodhana and his brothers always had curiosity about becoming the king and they were always jealous of the Pandavas. Difference between Pandavas and Kauravas. Bhima used to pull the legs of Duryodhana and his brothers well, so the Kauravas used to envy Bhima the most. Bhima was very fond of eating and drinking. One day the Kauravas invited Bhima to eat in a palace built on the banks of the Ganges. Bhima was not about to refuse and this time it was about his favorite kheer. Bhima ate the kheer and slowly began to faint because the Kauravas had mixed poison in the kheer. When Bhima fell unconscious, Duryodhana's brothers drowned him in the river Ganga. Bhima reached Naglok while flowing. When the snakes of Naglok started biting Bhima, the poison of kheer inside them got released and Bhima woke up. Later, Bhima also met Vasuki the snake. When Bhima returned, the Kauravas were surprised to see him. Bhima told the whole thing to Vidurji and seeing the seriousness of the situation, he asked the Pandavas to remain calm because if the Pandavas also do something, the enmity will deepen further. Bhima agreed and the Pandavas did not do any activity for the time being. Next time Duryodhana took even more poisonous poison and planned to feed it to Bhima. Bhima was invited to eat kheer but Yuyutsu told Bhima this time that poison was mixed in the kheer. Bhima was not going to agree and this time he ate the pot of kheer in midst. This time there was no effect of poison on Bhima because in Naglok, Bhima got rid of the effect of poison forever. The Kauravas lost their senses and started feeling insecure about themselves. He gave up trying to kill Bhima after this because he understood that nothing could happen to Bhima. This time also the Pandavas did not react and the mutual differences did not intensify. Both Pandavas and Kauravas used to stay together in Kripacharya's Gurukul. One day when he was playing, his ball fell into a basket. Pandavas and Kauravas were still small. He was thinking how to get the ball, till then Dronacharya came to him and he got the ball out in a wonderful way. First of all, he drowned a piece of grass and hit it by throwing it on the ball. Similarly, drowned the second, and in the same way made a rope of the drowned and then took out the ball. When Bhishma Pitamaha came to know about this, he immediately understood that he was Brahman Drona. Bhishma Pitamaha thought that the time had come to teach the Pandavas and Kauravas the art of weapons, and who could be a better teacher than Dronacharya for this purpose. Thus the Pandavas came to Dronakarya's hermitage, and here they learned many skills. That's all in this video. In the next video it is told how the princess learned from Dronacharya, who emerged as the greatest archer, why Dronacharya cut off Eklavya's thumb, and how Karna joined the Kaurava army. Friends, how did you like this presentation? Please express your views in the comment box. If you like the video, then like the video and share it with your friends and relatives. Do subscribe the channel. We will keep bringing such Vedanta in front of you. Till then, Om Tattva Satya.